Hi Leo, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with a reading. Leo, this is going to be a reading for you. Yeah, this is your own reading, and it's going to be a reading where it could be a general or a love reading, but since this is almost like number 11 of the readings, I feel like it's going to be a love reading because they all are love readings. Yeah, they are. Let's go ahead and they all turn into love readings. They do, right? I guess love rules the world. Let's see. I wish it would really rule the world instead of the violence, right? Let's see what we got, you guys. Let's see. We're going to keep it positive here. And right now, Leo, you have the turtle here. You could be dealing with an earth sign, right? You could, because the turtle... I'm not sure if he's a mammal or not, or an amphibian, but the turtle, for some reason, always kind of reminds me of an earth sign, because the turtle is like, you know, slow and steady wins the race, right? And you could, I mean, sometimes when the turtle shows up, you could be dealing with somebody who, you know, try not to laugh at this, but somebody who maybe looks a little bit like a turtle. I mean, I know I have a brother who looks a little bit like a turtle. He's handsome, but he has this little bit of a turtle look to him. Yeah, he does. And I hope he's not listening. But this turtle could be, maybe you need to go slow in a situation, right, in order to kind of win a situation. And yeah, it could be many things. Somebody could have a last name like Tortuga in Spanish, or just something like that. There could be a turtle that, maybe you have a turtle. I mean, it could be anything like that, right? Yeah, it can be. And from John's deck, John Holland's deck, yeah, act like he's my friend, right? Partnerships and alliances. This is the Three of Wands, right? This is all about people working together. The Three of, yeah, this is the Three of Wands. And it talks about manifesting something, but usually with somebody else. Yeah, partners and alliances. So let's get right into the reading here. And let's get another oracle card. I want to keep this a little bit, keep it kind of, just keep it flowing here. We're going to use the Lenormand cards because I have not used them all day, right? Yeah, these are the little Lenormands with the huge meanings. Yeah, the ginormous, or what is it? Enormous readings, meanings, not readings. Let's see what we have for Leo. Let's see what we have for Leo. Leo is the king of the zodiac. Yeah, you guys are supposed to be that. And also the king of the jungle. We know that, right? This is why you are the lion, right? And that's what Leo means, right? In case you guys don't know. Leo, it means lion, really. Let's see what we have. And, or leon, same thing, lion. And you have the dog, okay? There could be somebody here who's super loyal. Could be, right? You have the partnerships and alliances card. So maybe somebody within a union is super, like they work with you, right? They're loyal, they work alongside of you. And then we have the dice. Wow. Okay, the dice, Leo, you could be like kind of rolling the dice, maybe choosing between two people, or like rolling the dice about your future, and maybe somebody loyal is one of those choices. Yeah, I feel like let's see what else we have. And now we have the fish. Okay, money has to do with it. If you're rolling the dice, wow, you could be a gambler here, but I mean, are the casinos even open? I feel like they are now. But you could be a gambler, right, with the dice, or somebody could be, and the fish, but the fish talks about abundance and money. And if you're making a decision with the dice, I'm going to take a risk, right? It could be one of the factors or considerations could be financial stability or money. Yeah, that's what happens there. And the child. And one of those considerations is also a child, Leo. So you have a child here. This looks just like it looks like my daughter when she was little. Yeah, it does, with the kind of wavy curls. And let's see what we have. We also have the moon card, and this is really romance and passion, and it's kind of like seduction, but it's mostly romance and passion. We have the cross, so you don't want to bear the cross anymore. I feel like you're trying to choose between two people. That's why you have the partnerships and alliances card, right? Yeah. We'll get one more card. The other woman. That's the other woman with her little, her little titty showing here. Yeah, that's what that is. Her breast. She's bearing her breast. All right. Yeah. So, you can tell what words I use. I mean, I do say breast sometimes, but let's see. Let's get another card, you guys. At the bottom of the deck is the snake, Leo. So there's some type of deception here, right? Of course, right? I feel like you're in a union right now, and you could be wanting to choose someone else, right? But you're considering your finances and your child, possibly. Yeah, and maybe somebody who is super loyal too, right? Yeah, it's hard to walk away from really loyal people, right? Because we know that, you know, there's not that many of them out there. I feel like that's the truth. Okay, so what else do we have? We have the man. And Leo, this is the man who's making a decision. See how he's sitting on his chair with the rose? He's in his house, right? He's barefoot. He looks like he took a shower and, like, you know, he had breakfast, and maybe he's going to go somewhere, but he hasn't put his socks on yet. But he's like in reflection with the rose. So it's right next to the other woman, right? The one I said who's, you know, she's half naked. And he's next to her. He's looking at her. This is a third party for sure. Okay, yes. Not for, yeah, 800%. We'll get one more card. Sometimes I like to get the number 9. I'm not really sure the number 9. Why? Now we have the star. This can be healing, but this can be sometimes, you know, when somebody has a shining star, right? Yeah, a shining star in their life, somebody they really want. So let's see, not let's gee. And we're going to use these cards, and I'm just going to fan them and kind of pull to the left, because this is, it's just an easier way instead of all this shuffling. And then you don't have to hear me banging the cards either. So let's see what we have. Yeah, let's see what we have for Leo. And right now, Leo, the energy you're in is the Four of Wands. This is a union. You could be married to somebody. The Empress is showing up next to it. This could be a union here and a third party both. Yeah. And it's the Empress, the Four of Wands first in your overall energy. And in the root for you is the Ten of Pentacles. You're married to somebody, Leo. This is a reading about somebody who is in a long-term union or married. It's that simple. Partnerships and alliances, the Ten of Pentacles, Four of Wands. And in the past is the Eight of Wands. It was changed. Yeah. And the Magician showing up. This is what's on your mind. You could be dealing with an Aries, or you could be wanting to manifest something with somebody. We know that you do. I feel like we know you do, right? And this is why you have the dice card, right? I'm going to roll the dice here. The dice card is like making a choice about taking a risk. Yeah, it is. And in your concern is the Devil card, Leo. I hope I didn't say Aries. Leo, this could be Capricorn, right? You could be dealing with a Capricorn. These are the same monkeys here that are in the Wizard of Oz. They're like little evil monkeys, okay? I'm not saying a Capricorn is evil, but, you know, the devil is always depicted as evil, right? Of course, and he was really supposed to be, he was an angel. Can you believe it? Yeah, he was like a fallen angel who didn't want to, like, listen to God. Yeah, so he made his own religion. Yeah, and we know that those exist. It's not even a religion. It's a cult. Yeah. And they have it right here, and they have it here on the West Coast. I don't know if it's on the East Coast, but yeah, they do. And there's plenty of people who are involved in that. Yeah, we're not going to discuss that. And Judgment's in the reverse. This is in the environment. In your environment, not the environment. And in your concern, or your desire rather, let's be precise here, is somebody from the past, the Six of Cups. Yeah, this is, Leo, you want somebody from the past? I feel like this has been going on. You're married to the wrong person, or you're in union with the wrong person, but you might have a kid with them. Yeah, you could, right? It's not that easy to walk away when you have a child, because we all care about our kids, right? For sure, all right? Even if sometimes they might not really, like, either realize that or whatever, yeah. Sometimes, yeah, kids are like, young people, not all, but sometimes takes them a while to realize, like, who's really kind of in their corner. Yeah, so let's get into the reading right now. And that can go for regarding love, everything, right? Yeah, sometimes that's what life is about. Like, aging is, you know, about growing as well. Like, inside, yeah, you're growing older on the outside, but inside you are growing more wiser, right, or wiser. So let's get into the reading without further Philosophy 101. Right now you're in the Four of Wands energy, and you have the Empress crossing you. Why it's all happening, Leo, is the Ten of Pentacles, right? So this is a marriage. To me, there's too many marriage cards in the reading already. Yeah, for sure. So you, as I said, you're in a union. And let's get a card on the Four of Wands. We'll get one card. Why? Well, let's see. Why is that Four of Wands there? And we have the Lovers is showing up. Yeah, you're making a choice, pretty sure here. Here's Cupid over here on top, right? Cupid, little Cupid. And the Lovers it can clearly be about two people who are lovers, right? It can be about two people who feel like they are soulmates, because whenever the angel shows up, Cupid is an angel, right? He's a little angel with the arrow of love. Bing, okay, you're in love, right? It's like when the arrow hits you type of thing. We know that. Everybody knows that, at least, you know, here, you know, in, we know that. We know that Cupid was, it was showing up in the cartoons when we were kids, right? Yeah. You don't even have to really know about Greek mythology. No, you don't, to know that Cupid was like the little angel of love. But let's get another card. I feel like you're making a choice here with the dice card, the Six of Pentacles. You're making a choice. There's a third party here, and it could be, you could be wanting harmony with somebody, cooperation, or better said to me is kind of a give and take and a balanced union with somebody. And the Empress card, the King of Wands. This is you, Leo, showing up. We know you are the King of Wands, right? We know that. And there could be maybe an Aries or Sagittarius, but I feel like that is you here with your Empress. I feel like you're making a choice and you're in a union already. Yeah, that's what's going on. Ten of Pentacles in the root for you, Leo. And now we have the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you're already in a family situation, and you want this Ace of Pentacles like a brand new opportunity with somebody else. Yeah, and I wish I could say you wanted it with your person, right, to kind of, because you already look like you're in union. But when we see the bare-breasted woman, all right, yeah, look at her. She put all her makeup on, and she has jewels on, and, you know, she's naked. She's waiting for her man. Yes, she is. So you could be a man waiting for a woman, but this is like the third-party person is my whole point about it. The Eight of Wands is showing up, and that is in the recent past. It's change, and change has been, in the past, it has been a serious burden for you, Leo, with these cards. Eight of Wands, Ten of Wands. It's been a burden because you have a child to think about, and you, yeah, somebody does. Somebody has a child. This is your reading. I feel like you are also considering financial, right? Money is important, unfortunately. You know, it's, you can't put it at the top, but... you know, with a shitty economy, it's like, you know, you could be thinking that, right? You could be thinking, wow, maybe I have to kind of decide that way, maybe regarding money. Let's see, stability. And what's on your mind is the Magician and the Five of Cups. So this is a brand new manifestation and ending something at the same time, grieving, right? It could be regret too, right? And regret comes in different forms. Yes, it does. Regret is... the way I think about regret could be a little bit different. I just think that, like you regret doing something, but for some people, they don't always regret doing, like they have, like things didn't work out, and so for them, that's regret. For me, regret is like, I shouldn't have done that, a major regret, kind of like that. So it's depending how you feel, or how you see that, right? But this is, you know, Leo, this is you, what's on your mind, could be an Aries, right? But I feel like, with the Magician and the Five of Cups, one is a beginning and one is an ending, and it's that simple, okay? So Four of Pentacles showing up in the near future, Leo, yeah, and you want to hold on to somebody, and you want an ending and a new beginning. And this is not showing up in your desire, it's just showing up in the near future. You're going to let somebody go because you're holding on to someone else. I mean, for some of you guys, it's possible you're going back to, you know, we have to consider this. You could be going back to somebody you're married to that you have a kid with. And you could be, but I don't think so with the Empress card showing up. But the Empress, you know, because there's a third party here, I've said that, right, if you're following the reading. But the Empress card is usually the third party Empress, but it could be Libra or Taurus. It could be, it's a possibility. And it could be somebody who has like a major abundance, right? And you're thinking about your abundance here with the fish. There's no doubt on that. I don't know who came up with the fish as the stability, money situation or meaning. It could be because it was Jesus' Last Supper. It was, you know, there was enough abundance. Yeah, because he only had a couple of fish. He had like 2 fish for like, I don't know, a lot of people, right? And they all kind of ate. So It could be talking about that. It was abundant. It was enough for everybody. Yeah. And the Knight of Swords is showing up too. And this is, wow, you could be taking some fast action. So you could really keep holding on to somebody here. Yeah, I feel like you are. And the Devil card, Leo, is showing up in your concern. Okay, maybe you feel in bondage. Maybe you're dealing with a Capricorn. But these two people are in bondage and the devil is over them. Yeah, anybody who sells themselves out to the devil is seriously in bondage, right? Yeah. There's, in these high-paid industries, that's what they do. Yeah, right? Nine of Cups showing up too. This is in your concern. I feel like you have fear here. You could be tempted. Yeah, you're definitely tempted because you're trying to make a decision here with this, with the dice. That is a decision, right? It's always a decision. I'm going to roll the dice here. Not if you're at the casino. It's not really a decision. It's an act. But we're not talking about the casino here. No, we're not, you guys. And, wow. Okay. So, you know, the devil, for some of you guys, you're dealing with a Capricorn. But I feel like in your concern here is possibly fear. I feel like you feel stuck because you feel stuck in a situation because you want to be with somebody else, but you're in a situation where there could be, you know, money could be a factor. Maybe you have to stay for that. And remember, the child is right next to the money card, to the fish. So these are your considerations. You guys, I'm going to show you these cards because I feel like they are, they're super telling, right? Yeah, the dice, the baby, and also the fish, which is money. Yeah, and then you are also considering romance because you are totally, there's somebody who here is super passionate to you, and for me, it is the other woman. She's right here, or the other man, all right? It doesn't have to be, you know, it could be either way. But, and then you're carrying the cross here. You don't want to bear the cross anymore. Remember I said that. You don't. You're like, I don't want to do this. Yeah, that's what the cross is about. It is not really, you know, it is to, it talks about not wanting to bear the cross anymore. Like, I don't want to carry the burden anymore. It's really what it is. And, yeah, because you have a star here, somebody who's like a third party. These cards are very, very clear. They've been clear through every reading. Isn't that awesome? And in your environment, Judgment in the reverse and the Chariot card. You could be dealing with a Cancerian or a Scorpio right here in your environment for sure, Leo. But this can also talk about, like, you want a rebirth with somebody, but it's in the reverse here. So, you know, you have yet to make that decision. Remember, with the dice, you're still kind of rolling the dice about it. But it is about having victory with somebody, the Chariot card, yeah. And we'll get one more card. And now we have the Eight of Swords. Yeah, you feel really stuck about it. You have some fear. Yeah, over here, this looks like, you know, it could be, what's the word? It could be maybe Frankenstein's wife because, you know, who was kind of really worried, right? Yeah, they kind of jacked her up when she was on the table and she started, I feel like either smoke or electricity was coming out of her ears. This was Frankenstein's wife, or the freaky, you know, the mad scientist. Dr. Frankenstein was, you know, trying to get a wife for the monster, right? And we know this stuff goes on today. Yeah, it does. So let's see what we got, you guys. And the Six of Cups is what you want, Leo. Okay, so let's see. Because she's in front of the creepy castle, right? That's where the creepy castle is where Dr. Frankenstein was, right? He wasn't in any nice, you know, nice house. He was in a creepy castle with a really creepy laboratory. That's what he was doing. And I feel like he died at the end good, right? And the Six of Cups and the Five of Swords, I'm talking about a really old movie here, is showing up, and that is in your desire. You want to sabotage, like you want to win. You want to go get who you want and win the game of love with the Five of Swords. It is like a winning card, right? The man is holding the two swords up like, I've won, and he has the other sword in his hand. He's taken the swords from the other two people. The Five of Swords is a card of either winning and sabotage or defeat and despair. It's really kind of, there could be mind games involved as well. And we're going to find out over on Vimeo. That's where the tell-all lives. Yep, you guys. And they're all super affordable. We're going to find out how they feel about you, Leo. Yeah, we are. Hope I didn't say Aries. I just did Aries reading, yeah. So, but we're gonna find out all about your person, Leo. Yeah, we are, and we're gonna have your outcome here. I want to see your outcome myself, right? And we're gonna find out how they feel. The major block between you guys, there is no block here. What they hide or what you don't know about them, what they fear, and the future, right? The future. We have a little crystal ball. We're gonna roll it out right now. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me. If you need your own reading, you can always get one. All right. Wishing you guys a ton of power and light.